Madison Sproul, and I'm bringing you this emergency Bitcoin update. Now, if you're new to the channel, please click that subscribe button and also click that notification bell so that you're notified when I make a new upload, because these videos are urgent. And also down in the description, there is a link to my private Telegram channel, a free one, so that you're always alerted when something is happening. Now, Bitcoin is about to break out, and the Bitcoin is about to move. You know, we've been slowing down for a little bit right now, and I want to share with you my view and my actual action plan, what I'm going to be doing if a certain set of circumstances will present themselves. So this is something that you can use for yourself as well, or at least for your own knowledge. So please hit that like button. Because here in Dubai it's beautiful weather, but I'm still creating these videos so that you guys know exactly what I'm looking at, and so that you can also stay informed. So please hit that like button, show me your support, my community, my empire, and if we can get to 1,000 likes, I'll make even more of these videos and even in more detail. All right, thank you very much in advance for liking the video. Okay, the first thing that I want to show you here is just a small observation, and that is the on-chain exchange activity, and that is the exchange inflow volume and the exchange outflow volume, and both of these have dropped dramatically. So this is something that could tell us we could be looking more at a breakout in the upward direction rather than the downward direction, because the amount of Bitcoin on the exchanges, the inflow and outflow is pulling out. So this is just a small metric, just something to keep in mind. But most importantly, let's move to the chart and have a look at what's going on. So number one, let's take a look at the bigger scale. And right now we are in this wedge number one, wedge number two, wedge number three, which again is these wedges are more likely to break above, just like this, than actually down, which also can happen, but likelihood is much smaller. And as of right now, we are probably at the bottom. So here is our huge support at $40,500, a huge rejection that we hit here, and we moved up to this resistance level of this wedge right here, which we found a lot of resistance from right now. And by the way, do leave a comment down below, because everybody forgot about this one. Everybody was so hyped when the Bitcoin was moving upward here, and I actually warned everyone about this actual resistance line right here, and a lot of people saved a lot of money because of it, and a lot of people actually took this short trade, and down in the Telegram channel also showed me those and made some money on this. So from one of my previous predictions and my warnings. So please leave me a comment whether you were able to actually make some money or you saved some money thanks to my videos. And now, so the idea here is that we could potentially have found the bottom right here by not going below this previous bottom wave right here. So the big question right now is whether we're gonna squeeze it and finally break out of it. And for that, by the way, and also a very important thing is the weekly chart. So if we take a look at the weekly chart, it's important for us to actually, and where the weekly chart is gonna close tomorrow, so it's very important. It's going to be a very bullish sign if we're going to close above 42,300. So and I mean, even closing above 40,000 is already a bullish sign, but we need to close above 42, or preferably even above 43 to 44k. This would be the best scenario ever, and certainly if in a week or two we're actually gonna close above 46,000, that's gonna be simply amazing, and that's when you can prepare huge trades, huge long trades, because this is something that the only resistance then will be $52,000, and then all-time high, and then basically the all-time high, and then hello to the moon. So now let's go back to, and also if we take a look just briefly, I know that we are looking at it always, but just let's take a look and see what's going on. Yeah, in the MA ribbon we were rejected here from the bottom of it, so let's see how this plays out. Always keep an eye out for the MA ribbon. Now let's take a look at the volume. The volume is still decreasing quite a bit, so that's we don't see any volume spikes here just as of yet. And when we're going to be breaking out of the wedge here, really want to see some volume. That would be very nice, something to keep in mind as well. The volume profile we've seen in the previous video. If you haven't seen all my previous videos, then please go ahead and check them out. There is huge news on Dogecoin, Dogecoin, whatever. Everybody screamed at me in the previous video saying it's Dogecoin, not Dogecoin. Whatever. So if you want to see my analysis of Dogecoin, Dogecoin slash Dogecoin, then please go to the previous video and check it out. And now let's go to a smaller time frame and let's take a look at exactly what I'm looking at right now and what's my current plan and what's the idea. So this resistance line right here is what has given us a lot of resistance. A lot of people got liquidated in this situation when everybody thought that this is just a break above, and it wasn't. So hopefully if you did trade this break above, you actually used very short risk and money management so that you didn't lose a lot of money. And if you traded this false break like a lot of the people who are following me, then you made bank. I mean, and our target was around $42,300 and it was met spot on. So again, call me Mr. Spot On. Now, what is happening as of right now? Again, right here, if you take a look at it, we actually just got rejected just basically yesterday from this level yet again. And I told you guys in one of the previous videos, slow down, hold your horses, observe what's going on right now. If you've taken the false break of this level right here, it's a very risky trade, but I cannot blame you with a target of, again, this resistance level. That's absolutely fine. Some really cool, nice short day trades kind of a thing. Because again, this level is super strong, it's super confirmed, and this is absolutely tradable. So $42,236. Yeah. And basically what is happening right now, it is a great sign that we have been in this channel and we've moved above. So we are basically in the channel between 42,000 and 46,000, 45,700. And this has been, you know, our long-lasting support right here, which we traded beautifully. But right now we are actually above it. However, there are one most important thing to watch out for, and it's this price action right here. This is something that is going to define the next direction of Bitcoin for sure, and this is something that you can prepare to trade as well. And if you want to get into trading and do it on a good platform that I personally trust and many professionals trust, then go down into the description. You'll find a link to my exclusive link to Bybit, a really amazing platform, and you can use that link to register, make your initial deposit, and get up to $4,100 in free bonuses. I mean, that's pretty much amazing, so that you can actually get ready for these amazing trades and do them yourself. So go down into the description and claim up to $4,100 in free bonuses using my link. And if you're from the United States, then don't worry about it. You can use VPN to access Bybit easily. There is also a link to a 73% discount on NordVPN, which will help you to access Bybit. All right, back to the topic here. So what are we seeing right now? And we are seeing some kind of a squeeze here potentially. In the 4-hour chart, it's not really that apparent until we do a very simple manipulation just like this. Let's pull it approximately like that. Yeah, place it like that. So there we go. It's an imperfect one, so maybe we can adjust it just a tiny bit to make it a bit nicer, cleaner. Yeah, with all these touches, that's very nice. That's very nice. And this is something that we are in right now. And this is something that I'm going to be personally watching for placing a good trade. So here on the bottom, we have two resistances. Number one, we have the resistance of 42,236, I'm sorry. And then also this resistance of this actual support right here, which started with $48,500 and actually has been serving as this kind of a squeezing. And then the resistance is actually right here, this biggest resistance that if we break, this is going to be an amazing chance to take a long trade. So watch out for this resistance. So what is happening right now is we want to see this kind of a squeeze, or perhaps some kind of, going down to this one and then making it up its mind and basically perhaps breaking upward. And if we do break upward, then the entry could be somewhere in, this area, and our target certainly easily will be 45,000 500 just to stay safe somewhere around this area right before this huge. There is also, as we looked at in the previous videos, there's a lot of volume standing here, so have to be real careful and just have some kind of a backlash for your take profit. So 45,500 would be a nice target, and that could be a very nice trade of $3,000 movement of Bitcoin. And depending on how you're trading, this is something that you could make a lot of money on. And then also another scenario, we could have a false breakout again, just like we had it here. And in this instance, if it happens, we could see a move down to $40,500. So this is something that could be our target at about maybe even $41,000 right here, $40,700. So these are my two possibilities, something that I'm going to be looking out for, something that I'm going to be personally trading, and something that I'm going to be certainly showing you in the coming days. So, and again, we can also, let me just remove this stuff here so it's not in the way. We can go to an hourly chart, not a 1 minute chart, Jesus. To hourly chart, and we can take a look at what it's looking like right now. Something to just to pay attention to, something for, you know, scalp traders kind of a thing. So we do have some kind of a short-term flag here, some kind of a squeezing here as well, which could serve us as a good indication of whether we're going to be attempting to break the level right here, right now, which could also give us a nice potential for an entry of the break of this resistance. Just be very careful and remember about this instance right here. And if we break below, it could be a very nice short-term scalp trade of going downwards with a target of, let's say, $42,240, or at the very lowest point would be 42,000 even, if you're so inclined to take such a short-term trade. But I'm just showing you this because a lot of people have been sending me messages on Instagram. By the way, follow me on Instagram. Doing a lot of crazy stuff in this life and doing a lot of fun and a lot of backstage stuff and trading stuff as well. So follow me on Instagram. And yeah, basically, if because a lot of people have been sending me messages saying, Thomas, you're doing this bigger overviews and for bigger swing trades, show us something for day trading and for day trades. So I'm showing you some examples sometimes here and there. So always all these flags, all these flag formations, always identification of what's going on in the market and adapting to the market. Because again, just one strategy, just one pattern, just one concept will not work. You know, it can work for some time, then it stops working, then it works again. So you will lose money, make money, lose more money, and it's just very difficult. So you have to watch the market, you have to adapt to the market. That's why if you want to join one of my famous free trading webinars, there is also a link down in the description where I explain what you should be looking at, what you shouldn't be looking at, and how exactly all of that works. So link to my amazing webinar down in the description as well. So this is something that in a short-term perspective, something that has been proven to work, these kinds of squeezings in the past. Right here, you can see all of them here, and this one as well, and also this one. Then this is something that you can take with a bigger idea in your mind of what could potentially happen in the 4-hour chart, which I just showed you. If you really want to be trading, participating in the market and trading with Bybit, which I personally recommend, they're really amazing, and I do have quite a lot of money in Bybit already. So I do trust them, they're really safe, and again, you can use VPN and access them from anywhere in the world. If that's the case, then link down in the description to claim up to $4,100 in bonuses. And I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button. Please, let's take this video out into the algorithms and bring it to as many people as possible. Peace and love. Thomas Qualo. Best of luck in the markets. Cheerio.